Okay, so I found these little ME2108 devices online. It is one of these Chinese things, and I thought, well, it sounds all very promising, and it says low ripple, it's a small package, and what I wanted to do was to be able to generate 3.3 volts from a battery for a battery operated project, like with an AT Tiny or something like that. And they gave us a little circuit over here, the one over here for a built-in transistor. So I looked up the specifications. It was like a 47 microhenry inductor, 47 microfarad tantalum capacitor, and the Schottky diode. Only 3 components. I thought great, but I had it working for a little while, but it is so touchy. I mean, even the traces. Now this little circuit board looks a bit messy because I have removed components, put them back on, and in testing and tried different values and different types of components, nothing seemed to make a great deal of difference. What happens is that if I plug this thing in and with no current draw, it generates 3.3 volts or 3.2 something or other. But as soon as you start drawing some current, I have been able to draw up to 100 milliamps or something like that at one stage, but it's not doing it anymore. I don't know what's happened to it. But then when you turn the power off and turn it back on, it goes into some sort of strange oscillation or something. Now, I don't know. It says on the data sheet that you got to keep these components, like the capacitor and the diode and the close to the chip. I could potentially rearrange them and see whether that makes a difference, but it is not worth it. If a component is so touchy, like I even found that I had a little bit of ground plane on this side here, just a sliver, and I found by grinding that off it was actually working better. So it is so touchy, just any amount of resistance or capacitance seems to throw it off. And so this is not a component, this guy here, that is suitable for hobby use as far as I can tell. So I am rejecting this one. I call that a failure. And I just thought I'd put a little video up there because I promised to have a look at this thing in one of my other videos, and well, that was the result. So back onto other projects now.